when I worked at Jiffy Lube, there was a video that our manager, he probably shouldn't have been showing people, but they did anyways. It was a day when I was gone. I was like I was what they call third key, so I was underneath the assistant. And I was my day off, and I came back my next day, and they were like, "You missed the excitement, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, what? And this dude who I've dealt with many times that came through there, and he always liked me. In fact, one day, he told me when I was showing his shit on his car, because, Jiffy Lube pulls you out, try to sell you stuff. Mm-hmm. And they so I was doing that to this guy, and he's like, you know what? He's like, I trust you. Those other guys over there, nah, I don't trust them, but you're on the up and up. I'm like, all right, cool. So I was off.
Yeah.
And he came in, and he came back because he was complaining that he was seeing oil leaking out of his thing. What it was oil caught on his pan. There's a pan underneath some like Jeeps and shit. Mm-hmm. Drip pan, that's what it's called. Yeah. And it will get caught there, and then it'll collect, and then it'll spill over time. So he thought they had his oil, and I guess he starts wigging the fuck out, flipping out, starts going crazy. At one point, he goes underneath the car. Because it's in the bay.
Oh,
it's
shit.
in the bay, and there's the pit, and he goes underneath of it to like show them whatever the fuck. And the only reason I know this is because the assistant manager showed me the video when I came in. He's like, "You gotta see this shit," and I was watching. I'm like, "This is crazy." I was like, "You probably shouldn't be showing me this, should you?" He's like, "Yeah, it's all right." Well, but the dude was going off, man. He was he was like doing this, pointing. And they he like crawled halfway underneath the bay and shit. And dude, he was wearing a white shirt, so his shit had to get fucked up because in Jiffy Lube they have nets over the bay, and they didn't undo it. Yeah. So when he went under there, he was in nets. They all kinds of shit hits those, dude. It was fucking hilarious. I was laughing so hard. There's 2 times that I missed, and it sucks that I missed both times because I envisioned them and I talked to them. One of them was wanting to see somebody come. I used to joke all the time there, right? Like I do. Yeah. And one of the things was I always used to joke that someone would come back. I would see someone flip the fuck out, just flip out in here. And that was that time, right? Yeah. The other time that I always wanted to see and never, because I could picture it in my head. I saw it every day. So it was on 161 that Jiffy Lube was on. And nobody knows what 161 is. Who cares? The reason, but what it is 4 lanes one way, 4 lanes the next. So there's essentially 8 lanes. Mm-hmm. And there's across the street, there's like McDonald's and all these restaurants. And you'd constantly see people with food and stuff running across playing Frogger and get in the middle and then do it again. Because in the middle, there's a berm that separates a concrete barrier. And they get in the middle and then fucking go do it again. And every day I'd watch. And I go, I hope nobody dies, but I really want to see someone get hit by a car right now. And people would go, what? They don't laugh. They usually go, what? And I go, but I'm picturing in my head someone running with bags in his hands, running across the street, and then looks and like, and a car hits him. But instead of flattening him, he goes flying in the air. Shit goes everywhere, rolls, bam, gets up. Gets hits again, right? And this I tell them this every day. Every time I watch someone, they're like, "You're envisioning it, aren't you?" I'm like, I am." Well, one day, I was gone. It was on my day off. I come back there, they're like, "You're never gonna believe what happened." I go, "What?" They go, "Some guy was running across the street. He got hit by a car, and he did exactly the way you envisioned it." I go, "Get the fuck out of here!" I'm like, "How did I miss that?" I waited every day because I'd be sitting there working on a car and I see someone cross and I'd stop. I'm like, here it goes. Here it goes now. Okay, fuck. So that was like my, you know what I mean? Or I'd be bored and I'd be standing by the doors and they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, just waiting for someone to run across there. So the day it happened, I missed it. I was so fucking salty, dude.
Sucks.
It sucks on many levels. It sucks for the guy who got hit. And it sucks for me not seeing it. But I always meant it with no, like, malintentions. Yeah. Like, I want them to survive. Yeah. I just pictured it'd be funny because it reminds me of, what's that movie with Brad Pitt? Joe Black or whatever? He's like, ow! And he's like, flips in the air. Yeah. That's what I envisioned it. Like that. And that happened, they said. I was like, that is crazy.
Oh.
Motherfuckers, though, huh?
Do you know if the guy lived?
I don't know. I have no idea. That was a fucking little rough area too, because I remember one day we were all chilling and all of a sudden cops swarm down on some drug bus, like, came out of everywhere. We're like, what the fuck? Because they did. They came out of nowhere. Like, there was no one there, and all of a sudden there's cops. We're like, what the fuck? Like, they were on point. Thank God we're not them.
For real.
You know?
Wow. That'd have been fun to see, too.
Oh, it was crazy. It was crazy. We had a bounty hunter come through there one day.
Oh, yeah?
He came in on a motorcycle. He had his fucking badge, because in Ohio you got to wear a badge and all that shit.
Yeah.
You're bounty hunter. Asking about some guy. He's like, have you guys seen this guy? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I seen nobody. I see people walk through here all the time. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. And I sure as fuck ain't gonna turn him over to the law.
I'm not looking for
I mean, unless he's a mass pedophile. Yeah, get him. But, yeah, but I didn't see him anyways. I was like, I don't know who you're talking about. Yeah, it was funny. That place was fucking crazy. It was funny because at that same place, I don't know if I've said this before, but see, they would hire people in halfway houses and furlough programs, people with felonies, because they get a big tax break.
Yeah.
I was one of those people, but at this Jiffy Lube I wasn't. They just hired me because I knew the assistant manager from previous. Yeah. Right. So we had this one guy in there. He's out of the furlough, and they'd always cut people early as fuck. So you get there like 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock rolls around, like, yeah, let's go home. Right. And then we're all chilling. So one day we're all chilling, and they're like, and the manager's like, man, where's so and so? And everyone's like, I don't know. We thought he'd send him lunch. Like, no, he ain't got no lunch. I'm like, I don't know. He's like, well, whatever. Fuck it, whatever. He's gone. Maybe he just went home. He's like, oh, I gotta go take a piss. Walks to the back, goes in the bathroom, comes right back out. I was like, well, I found him. And we're all like, what? He's like, he's in there. Apparently, when he opened the door, the guy was sitting on the toilet smoking crack. He said he was taking a hit as he fucking opened the door, and he kept hitting it. And then he said, and then as he was walking away, he said the guy blows it, and he was just like. And then he tells us that, and he's like, I'm gonna send him home. And then he went back in, he's like, he told him he'd send him home. And then he came back out, and then like a couple of minutes later, guy went home. He's like, what the fuck? Guy was smoking crack in our bathroom. A worker, mind you. This is a worker.
That would have been something to walk in on.
Oh yeah, dude. And all of us are out in the bay, just oblivious to it. This guy's just getting blasted. You know, it's fucking crazy. Fucking crazy, dude.
Oh, shit.
I don't even know how you would react to that.
If I was in my position, what I would do is I would open it and go, huh, my bad, and walk off. And be like, this is fucking crazy. I don't know, because me, I'm like, well, he's got a problem. Maybe we should help him, or he's in a halfway house. He's a criminal. He's fucked up.
He's going back to jail.
He's going to go back to jail regardless what I do with him. He doesn't give a fuck if I fire him right now or not. Like, well, just go home for the day. Come back tomorrow. Try this again. That's what I would probably
without
do.
the crack bite.
Yeah. Come on, let's try this without the crack bite. What about coke line, sir? I guess.
So you got to turn that in at the beginning of your shift.
Yeah. Empty your pockets.
Put it in your locker.
Yeah.
It's not a smoke break. So it's in a smoke break yet. Oh, shit. Hey, what up, y'all? This is Drunk in the Sun with Joe and Tom. Guess what?
We're going to get drunk and talk about everything under the sun.
Show about anything under the sun.
We didn't do that. All right, let's do it.
This episode is fire. Check us out every week on YouTube,
Instagram,
Facebook,
and Spotify.
Oh, shit! Coming at you every week.
First of all, this is for entertainment. We're not educational.
Yeah.
We're not.
If you're coming to get your education from us, you are clearly misguided.
Exactly.
But check us out. We're the show about anything and everything under the sun. Check us out. Cops show up. Like, what are you doing in there? He's like, I swear to God. Swear to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think that's legit.
I don't think it's legit either. Hey, what up, y'all, man? This is Drunk in the Sun with John. I said John? With John? No, it's Tom. Tom and Joe. God damn, how drunk am I? Yeah, guys. What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just drinking. Screaming, I deserve this. What did he deserve? Fuck.
Like and subscribe so you get the notifications when we do drop something. Probably pretty fucking lame. But anyways, check it out. Drinking in the Sun, podcast about anything and everything under the sun.